This is definitely the kind of car that people notice around here because as far as I know, it's the only one in the States and for sure the only one in Chicago. And we'll get people waving and, asking us about it, giving us a thumbs up. It gets a lot of attention here in Chicago. What I know about the car is that it's a 1989 Mercedes-Benz 200 GE, and that's a very specific designation because in the late 80s, they only made 610 of the 200 GE convertible cabriolet is what they call it type. Other than that, I know that it's only was exported from Germany to the Italian market in the late 80s. And that's one of the things that makes it very rare. My plan with it when I got it was to keep it as original as possible. And all the projects that we'd been doing to it were mostly just to clean it up, cosmetically and just make sure that it was original as possible. I came across this car because I was living in Lake Como in Bellagio in Italy, and the apartment that we were renting was up in the mountain and we literally needed a 4x4 in order to get up there. So I was looking around online, immediately my eyes lit up. I was like, I have to go see this and check it out. I didn't really know anything about G-Wagons when I bought it. I really just was looking for something that would get up a mountain and something that was a 4x4, but as soon as I actually bought it, I did a lot more research into the history of it.
We had the Lake Carmelita on this car. Once we stuck on the rain and it rained so badly for like 15 minutes and I opened the door and the water just fell off from the car and we named it this Lago di Carmelita.
Yeah. One of the things I love about the car are the seats, and it is a very specific pattern that was from the factory. This is the gray and black color pattern, and I've seen in other G-Wagons something similar, but nothing quite like these. It's just so representative of that late 80s type style. What made us decide to bring it back was just the fact that we fell in love with it, and it's such a fun car to drive around in. Yeah, and there was a couple times we got stuck in the rain, with the top off, and it was our car that we drove around together. And when we met, this was our only vehicle that we used, and we loved the car so much, and we decided, hey, it'd be cool to drive that around in Chicago too. When we sell it, we definitely want it to go to somebody that's going to appreciate it and keep it in good condition and maybe even improve on it a little bit. But it's such a unique car that I really want it to go to somebody that's going to love it as much as we did. I'm Adam.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
This is Jerome.
And this is Cookie.
And this is our love letter to our 1989 Mercedes 200 GE. Jerome, do you approve? No comment.